we good? But what we see is that Russian forces continue to assemble closer to the border and put themselves in an advanced stage of readiness to act, to conduct military action in Ukraine, again, at virtually any time now. We believe that that they are ready. I'll just put it, leave it at that. They're ready. Jen.
Linkage with Korea, and if Russia uses,
there will be suffering, there will be sacrifice, and all of that must and should be laid at his feet, because he's doing this by choice. How he does this, when he does this, we don't know for sure. But if he does this, this will be a war of choice and totally unnecessary.
Question: you just described a lot of different forces moving to the eastern flank. Is there any consideration?
If he chooses war, he chooses violence, which means he's deliberately choosing to put lives at danger, soldiers' lives, civilians' lives. And he's going to have to bear the responsibility for that. And I would hope that he understands that some of those lives at risk are going to be his soldiers' lives. And he's going to have to answer to Russian moms and dads about their soldiers that aren't making it back home alive.
To the movements of U.S. troops to the Baltic states and to...
As the President mentioned in his remarks yesterday, at his direction, Secretary Austin ordered the additional movement of some U.S. forces that were currently stationed in Europe to continue our support for NATO allies and the defense of the eastern flank. These forces, comprised of aviation element and some ground forces, will move inside the European area of operations to NATO's northeastern and southeastern flanks in the coming days, and we expect them to be in place later this week.
Like they're not going to theoretically be flying over the same skies, but what about something that might...
These moves are temporary. I want to stress that. They're temporary in nature, and they are part of the more than 90,000 U.S. troops that are already in Europe that are both there on rotational as well as permanent orders.
General Michael Garrett had to look into the Syria strike from 2019 expires this week.
Lastly, I think you may have seen that the Secretary did approve a couple of requests for National Guard support here in the capital region. He approved that request yesterday. Those requests came from the D.C. government, their emergency management agency, as well as the U.S. Capitol Police. All told, among the two requests, it's about 700 Guards personnel and about 50 vehicles. They are designed for traffic support in anticipation of potential challenges to traffic here in the D.C. area surrounding some potential protest activity. I want to stress again that it's a relatively small number here, about 700, and they will be supporting traffic support needs. That's their goal. That's their mission.
Has also used the Wagner Group mercenaries as part of this invasion force.